Hello, Morristown. I'm Victoria Hazuri.
And I'm JP.
And this is Colonial Corner News. Before spring break, the SGO held a coffee house which featured a variety of performances by MHS students. Our own John Para went to check it out. Here's his report.
This was a very entertaining evening. I got to hang out with friends. I got to see all these wonderful, talented performers. And it was fantastic. It was truly a fun time.
We've had like 2 years of virtual coffee houses that haven't been as lively. So just like figuring out how to recruit people back to like a normal coffee house, that's been a challenge within and of itself. Getting a bunch of underclassmen to perform tonight was definitely a big challenge. But overall, it was a pretty good success.
I really liked it. There was a lot of performances, saw a lot of stuff. You know, one person read poetry, one did like duets, bands, you know, all the sort of stuff. You can present yourself, and everyone applauded. Like, this is a safe space. You can perform what you want, and everyone appreciate it.
So, you guys excited for the next coffee house?
It'll be sometime later at the end of the year, probably late May, early June, so definitely be looking out for that. It'll be like a tropical theme, so this whole place will be decked out.
WJSV radio station manager and DJ Dante Santanello recently had an on-air interview with Pat Byrne, winner of Voice Ireland, who has recently moved to Austin, Texas, and made some changes to his music style. Dante spoke to him about his current tour. Here's a bit of that interview.
All right, you're listening to WJSV 90.5 FM. I'm Dante, and I have the honor today of speaking with Mr. Pat Byrne.
Hey.
Mr. Byrne, I understand it's your day off, so thanks for taking the time to do this interview today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me, Dante.
Of course. So how's your tour going so far, your tour for Into the Light?
It's been amazing. So I released Into the Light almost a year ago, and it's been received pretty well, and I've been keeping super busy. I've been playing all over the States, and I got back to Ireland for a little tour, and now I'm just commencing an East Coast tour this week, so it's gonna get pretty crazy for me for the rest of the month, but I'm loving it. It's a nice job.
So you originally lived in Ireland, right? You won the first season of The Voice on Ireland, right?
I did, yeah. So the Voice came to Ireland in 2012, and I entered it and won it, which I wasn't expecting to happen, but that was an amazing year, and it was a really fun thing to be part of. And then that kind of cemented my career as a musician, and I haven't really looked back since. So yeah, I lived in Ireland up until 4 years ago, and I moved straight over to Austin, Texas, fell in love with Austin, and I've been here ever since.
What inspired you to make the move to Austin from Ireland?
Well, so The Voice, you know, in one way it was really fun, but in another way it's kind of, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I love writing songs, and I like making music, and my favorite artists are people like Bob Dylan and Neil Young and those kind of classic singer-songwriters. And after winning The Voice, it's hard to be taken seriously doing that kind of thing. And so I kind of got labeled as the guy from The Voice, and I spent a lot of time in Ireland trying to escape that thing, you know, and I would show up in pubs and do a gig, and the poster would say Pat Byrne from The Voice or whatever. So I just decided I needed to get away from Ireland to kind of start fresh, and I was traveling and stumbled on Austin and fell in love with the place immediately and decided I had to live here. So I literally just came to have a fresh start. I started writing songs and recording music here and hit the ground running, and I haven't looked back. I just love it here.
Yeah, and your music has kind of seemed to take off recently. You recently performed at South by Southwest. How was that experience for you?
It was amazing. I've played there once before. When I moved here, I played South by Southwest, and then obviously the coronavirus happened, and so South by Southwest was cancelled for the last 2 years, and I was supposed to be playing, and I finally got to actually play this year, and it was amazing. It was very busy. I played 12 shows that week, and I performed with Jamie Harris, who's one of my favorite songwriters, who lives in Nashville, and she's actually originally from here. And we wrote a song together that ended up on my album. It's called Losing Heart. And so we got to do a show together. And in general, South by is great for just seeing up and coming artists who you haven't heard of. People you see at South by, you know, they're just on the brink of kind of hitting the big time. So it's nice to see people that are about to be famous, I suppose. So I saw a lot of great music that I hadn't heard of, and it was wonderful.
You can catch the full interview on WGSV coming up next week during Dante's show on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m.
The MEF is continuing the tradition of senior signs for graduating seniors and will gift all graduates with a sign at no cost to their families. In the past, this has been one of the organization's annual fundraisers. However, this year, the MEF is waiving the fee to celebrate the graduates in their academic success. Participating families must register to receive a sign. To register, go to the MEF website and then go to the Senior Signs registration page. Register now through Friday, April 29th for your senior sign. The signs will be available for pickup at the Morristown High School back circle from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 21st and Sunday, May 22nd. If you have any questions, contact Caroline Godfrey. Caroline at morrisedfoundation.org.
The broadcasting program has announced the return of the annual film festival, which hasn't been held since 2019. The theme for this year's festival is borrowed. Films can be 3 to 8 minutes long and can be submitted by any MHS student. The deadline for film submissions is June 1st. Films will be judged and awards will be presented at the film festival that will be held on June 10th at 6:30 in the Media Center. Prizes will be awarded for Best Film Overall, Best Use of Theme, Best Acting, Best Editing, and there will be an Audience Choice pick. If you have any questions about submitting a film, see Mr. Armstrong in room 161. And now here's Parker Bay with sports.
Hi Morristown, I'm Parker Bay. As the spring sports have started, here's an update on how Morristown's teams are performing. Congrats to freshman Liam Pasternak on winning the Garden State Cup on April 6th at the Blue Heron Pines Golf Club. Pasternak shot 3 under par, earning a score of 69 while playing through rainy and windy conditions. The girls softball team is still looking for their first win of the season. Freshman Ella Watson leads the team in RBIs and is tied for hits. Pitcher Callie Volker leads the team in strikeouts with 32. Congrats to the boys baseball team on earning their first win of the season over Phillipsburg 10-1. Sophomore Oliver Acuna Casey is tied in hits with 5 and leads the team in RBIs with 5, while Shane O'Neill leads the team in strikeouts with 40. The baseball team recently played at the Somerset Patriots Stadium against Chatham. Be sure to check out the highlights and interviews from the game. Moving on to lacrosse, the boys currently hold a record of 2-5. David Vodopek leads the team in every scoring stat this season. The girls are currently undefeated to start the season with a record of 5-0. Megan O'Brien leads the team in points with 21, while Braden Syreston leads the team in goals with 15. The boys volleyball team is 6-2 in its inaugural season, led by captains Lucas Ha and Santi Bermudez. Come out to support the boys this Thursday versus Sparta here at Morristown High School. That's all for now. Make sure to follow along for more sports updates here at MHS.
The senior prom will be held June 2nd from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Birchwood Manor. Tickets will be on sale beginning April 25th through May 2nd. Tickets are $70 per person. Forms are available on Canvas and through the daily parent email blast. Email or see Mrs. Mellett in room 301 if you have any questions.
If you want to see MHS seniors competing in a trial of brains, style, and lip syncing, then be sure to come out to the MHS Auditorium on Wednesday, April 27th for the annual Colonial Crown competition, making its triumphant return after years of postponement due to COVID, from 7 o'clock p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. Contestants will showcase their special talents answering MHS trivia and performing a lip sync to impress the judges and try to earn your vote. One winner will be chosen by the judging panel, and one winner will be decided by audience vote. So be sure to come out and be a part of the event.
Congratulations to the MHS math team for their great results this year. Millen Bangalore got the first highest score after 6 contests and is one of only 11 students in the state to achieve a perfect score. Jordan Dickman got the second high score. Vivian Liu got the third high score. Overall, the math team got first place in Morris County and 5th place in New Jersey, which is a big improvement from their 9th place finish last year.
And congratulations to all the new National Honor Society members who were inducted on Wednesday, April 20th, as well as to graduating senior members who received their golden cords. The gathering was a true show of Morristown's academic strength.
That's the news. Thanks for watching.